All right, let's talk about mulching and top dressing your plants. The recommendation would be for all new top dressings or mulches, probably around 3 to 4 inches deep. When you're replenishing, probably about 2 inches deep is just fine. And I'm just replenishing right here. Mulches come in all shapes and sizes, and this is a chunked coconut coir. Really recommended as a mulch, but I recommend it more as a soil incorporant. Put it into the soil to increase the water holding capacity and also to extend the period between watering. Leach this well before you use it because there are insoluble salts in it, and so you want to get those out. Here's one I recommend quite often. This is a mini mulch, also known as a pathway bark or a 1/4 inch minus bark. This is excellent in flower beds. This is excellent in containers. Just a wonderful covering. This mulch is absolutely great. Just this mini bark. So here's a great place to use that 1/4 inch bark here. Bark mulch, and that's right here in this caneberry bed that I have right adjacent to this walkway. And you can see the beautiful contrast to this nice uniform bark that it does, and it actually provides this wonderful cooling to these caneberries. But at the same time, this pathway has this nice woodchip mulch on it, nice and bulky and heavy, and stands up to the traffic. And the contrast works beautiful to really make your landscape look just cool. Then 1/4 inch pathway bark to top off this newly planted container plant. That'll cool the root, increase the time between watering, and it's a beautiful finish. A really tremendous mulch, wood chips. Wood chips are usually available from your local landscape supply companies, or your local municipality may have them available as well. Wood chips, great stuff. Well, one of the great things that I like to do with these wood chip mulches is use them in pathways. Spreading them out right in those areas and get lots of traffic that are adjacent to planting areas. Like I have my garlic here on this side and a espalier pear on this other side. So I'll put a nice thick layer of mulch every year down in this area to keep the soil nice and cool in between my planting areas as well, and also to help to keep the weeds down too. It really does dual function in a tremendous way. Yep. Then there's compost as a mulch. This is compost that hasn't been sifted or isn't composted down as light as I would if I were using it as a fertilizer, and consequently I can lay this on top of some of those varieties of vegetables that require nice rich soil, and these big particles, they actually allow air penetration into the soil to keep the soil nice and healthy. Here's another one of my favorite types of mulches. This is a straw mulch, and I probably use straw mulch more in my vegetable gardens than any other type of mulch other than possibly compost. Straw mulch is nice and light and rides on top of the bed really nicely. It gives you a nice thick layer of shade to keep the root system cool, but at the same time allows plenty of oxygen into the plants, into the soil, to keep them nice and healthy. Typically, straw is available at feed stores, and you can usually pick it up pretty cheap by the bale. It goes a long way. It acts as a tremendous shade for your vegetable crop. Even rock and gravel has been shown to be a great mulch. Great in cactus gardens, and anywhere great drainage is absolutely a necessity. Finally, other popular mulches are grass clippings, leaf mulch, and pine straw, but these do mat, so they probably are better off incorporated into the compost pile.